Hello, welcome. I am really been craving a caramel apple lately, and I'm trying to do something a little healthier today. So I'm gonna make a caramel-like applesauce. The ingredients I'll be using today are sunflower butter, maple syrup, cinnamon, coconut oil, vanilla extract, and some salt. Okay, so now I have all my ingredients measured out. I have a 1/4 cup of coconut oil that I already melted a little bit, or pretty much all in the microwave to give it a head start. But so we're gonna add that, and then we have a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And 3 tablespoons of nut or seed butter. I used sunflower, but you could use almond, or I don't know if peanut butter would be the right flavoring, but I think almond butter would work. And then I have 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and I'm just stirring it, trying to get the sun butter to melt down and incorporate with the oil. And then the only other 2 ingredients are, I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. You could leave this out if you don't really like the cinnamon, but I think it will add a nice flavor to the apples. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. And again, the salt isn't necessarily absolutely necessary either. I just think I like this to add a little salt to sweet things. So I'm going to keep stirring it until there's no lumps and clumps of the sun butter. And I'm going to let it boil, well, I don't know about boil, but heat up and reduce a bit, just so that it is a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to try drizzling it while it's still warm, and then I'm going to wait till it cools and just see the consistency then, just see how much like actual caramel sauce it tastes. It really smells good. I can smell the maple and nut butter and vanilla as I stir it up, and hopefully you can see that the clumps have pretty much gone away. And like I said, I'm just gonna let it stir up for a couple more minutes and see if I can get it to reduce a little bit, and then turn off the heat. I'll check back later. All right, so it's come up to a boil, and I'm pretty much constantly stirring it every so often. I think I'm going to start lowering down the heat. It has reduced a little bit, and then we'll check out the consistency. And so here, I don't know if you can tell the consistency. It's pretty drippy and liquidy right now after turning down the heat. I'm going to wait a couple minutes and see if it cools down, what the consistency is then. It's been cooling for a little bit, and you can see that the sauce is getting a little bit thicker, more like the caramel sauce I know and love. And you can see, like, if I put it on an apple, you know, it's sticking to the apple and not just dripping off. I'm gonna put the rest in a little container and save it up to put on banana pancakes or waffles we're having during the week, or I think it would taste good on the pumpkin bread that I just made. So just some ideas, and I'm still letting one cool in the refrigerator to see if I can get it a little less drippy and a little more sticky, so I'll be back in a little bit. Just pulled the sauce out of the refrigerator, and you can see, maybe if I can get it in there, that it's a lot less drippy. And if I put it on an apple, let me find the camera, then you can see it's more the consistency of a caramel applesauce. I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy.